Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. First carry for Najee Harris. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shifts by him at the 25. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Off the play fake, Winston. Touchdown! Adam Troutman from 21 yards away. And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slam. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Roethlisberger will throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Ben to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now remember they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston again, it's Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Ray McLeod deep for Pittsburgh. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Short little throw to Ebron. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger escaping the and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Roethlisberger. That swung out wide to Harris. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Now good hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Jameis to throw it. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And his throw is incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Winston. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Play fake. Winston. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This will be from 49 yards out. And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into... And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To try again after the sack, Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. On third down, Roethlisberger. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They start the second half with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw is Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And Kamara with a call on first down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive, how about him picking that one up?
Well, they needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
on 2nd and goal. Winston, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive. And he's taken down here by the Saints. David Onyemata able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 83 yards. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Roethlisberger looking to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Callaway, the return man. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down and 6. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And Kamara has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a two-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for two now while their heads are down.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, Winston. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
And Winston lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
McLeod to return it. Oh, nice move. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 7 yards the pickup there. From the 39, Roethlisberger. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down now. It's Harris, and he's going to be met at about the 43. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd down. Again, they defer to Snell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Boswell now to kick away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Roethlisberger gonna throw it. He finds his target, Ebron. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dancing to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Oh, Roethlisberger gonna throw out to his left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback, because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.